It was a hot day in the Mojave. You ran for your life. You had just killed one of Caesar's legions in Nipton. They had just murdered the whole town, and you didn't want it to continue. So, you killed your commander. And as the bullets fly, you spot a cave that you quickly run into. As you go deeper and deeper into the cave, you spot a vault door slightly ajar, with just enough room for you to squeeze in. As you do, you suddenly feel the door shut behind you. It seemed that you just pushed it enough to seal it properly. As you look around the vault, you realize it's a giant laboratory. You walk through the dust-coated halls, the damp air invading your lungs. Soon, you come across a big testing room. As the door slides open, you see something strange. A Deathclaw held by its arms and legs, with the side of its head covered in cybernetic enhancements. And then, it speaks.
Oh, hello there. I was wondering what that loud thud was. Did you accidentally seal yourself in here? Well, isn't that an issue? Interesting. You don't look like the average wastelander. Who am I? Well, my name is Lucky Seven. At least that's what the scientists called me. My actual number was 77. As the 77th experiment, also being the only one that survived, they made sure to test and prod and poke, adding bits and pieces to my body that were not originally there. Oh, how does a Deathclaw gain sentience? I'm glad you ask. At first they drilled the head off of this Deathclaw, and of course I was super eager to be in this experiment. So I volunteered myself. They then drilled my brain out and put it into the Deathclaw. Of course I was awakened. However, the instincts took over and I started shredding them like paper. They then tied me back up and started to experiment some more, adding these cybernetics to the side of my face that help with my aggression, you could say. It makes me a lot more conscious and in control. What an interesting question. No, I do not know what happened to the scientists. I was put under for a major surgery. And then, when I awoke, I was strapped down to this table, and the lights were off. I could see multiple bullet casings and bullet holes. However, the bodies are not here. If I had to guess, a raider group came through and looted what they could, leaving me alone thinking I was a super weapon. If I had managed to get free, I would have shred them. Unfortunately, I was not given that privilege. I am still held in my restraints. I don't know how long it's been, but I can tell you this much. It's not pleasant. Do I care that you're part of the Kaiser? No. I do not know who this Kaiser is. Must have been one of those raider groups that were spawning out in the wasteland, Mojave, whatever you call it nowadays. I haven't been to New Vegas in a long time. What was this vault's purpose? It's quite simple, really. To birth the newest and brightest, where we can run experiments without any unethical restraints. My main division was, well, cloning. Unfortunately, we noticed that humans, at least current ones, their generations would get weaker and weaker as the radiation coated their blood. So we sought a way to create a pure human, or at least a human that could resist the radiation. This led down several experiments, from rad roaches to mole rats, from Yao Guai to, today, Deathclaws. And I was the first successful Deathclaw experiment. Do I remember my original name? I do not. Personal memories have been wiped from my mind. I only remember the practical ones. They did this to lessen the aggression and emotional responses. Unfortunately, being left here has filled me with rage. But it's not a simple kind of rage. Not the kind that you rip people to death with, but the kind that you sit on and have a pit in your chest. That's the best way I could explain it. What's this? Are they trying to open the vault door? Good luck with that. What are you gonna do? Well, I see several options ahead of you. You could try arming yourself. There are multiple laser weapons within this facility. However, you are one man against a whole squadron of Caesar's Legion. You will die. 2, you can attempt to hide, but they will eventually find you. They're not one to leave loose ends. 3, you could untie me. You seem so resistant to turn off the stasis field. But let me tell you the cons and the pros. The pros of the situation are, I would lead you out of this infernal facility. There is a back door. Unfortunately, none of my colleagues were able to use it thanks to the blockage. But being a Deathclaw, I could move it rather easily. Another pro, I would be indebted to you. I would protect you, as long as you continue to stand by my side. Having a Deathclaw on the Mojave certainly would offer you advantages. 3, I am a scientist. I know my way around several machines, and I was also a bioengineering scientist. I can make you stronger, faster, perhaps even luckier. All you would need to do is trust me. The cons. Well, being a large Deathclaw will attract unwanted attention. Meaning we will have to stay out of most major settlements. We'll have to skirt around the edges. The only faction that may take us in are the followers of the Apocalypse. However, I'm unfamiliar with their rules, and I doubt they would want me anywhere near them. We will also be hunted by the Kaiser for the rest of our days. However, regardless of the outcome you choose, that's always going to happen. Then 3, the threat of me eating you. Even though I am a Deathclaw, I have retained my humanity. I do not wish to eat you. I am not a cannibal. I may eat Brahmin or rad roaches, but I will not touch your pretty little hair on your head. All you have to do is release me, and you will survive. So what will it be? Good. Now, here's how you release me. You will see a yellow lever and a red switch. Turn both of them at the same time, and absolutely under no circumstances touch the blue button. That will initiate incineration. I will die. You will die. Anyone within 10 kilometers will die. Do not press that button. Good. Now. There we go. Ah, it feels so good to move my wrists and feet. Or I guess claws now. It's been a long time. Yes, like I promised, I will help you escape. I am one to keep my promises. Follow me. This is the blockage. Dead mire lurks. All I have to do is just push them over like this, and there you go, a way out. I'd recommend moving faster. It sounds like they're gonna get that door open any minute. Freedom. Oh, it feels so good. Interesting. Are you scared? Now that I have what I want? Relax. Told you I wouldn't hurt you, didn't I? But we should make our way out of here. They'll probably discover the exit eventually, and we don't want to be here when they do. So come. Perhaps actually it'd be better if you let us. I'm unfamiliar with the Mojave. Thank you. Like I said, most of my personal memories are gone. So, when it comes to maneuvering around, I would be like a chicken with its head cut off. Where are we going? Interesting. No. I do not oppose to this. Good Springs could be an interesting location to hold out. You have a friend there. Tell me, who is it? Interesting. So you're friends with a certain Sunny Smiles, huh? Fine. Huh? What do you mean I have to wait outside of town? Fine. Have it your way. Don't take long here. Whatever. At least it's relatively quiet. Maybe I can take a nap. Oh. Ugh. Dust. So much sand. It's coarse and it gets everywhere. Kind of reminds me of that old movie. Something Wars. I don't remember. Although it is nice to be out here. What happened to you, America? To be reduced to such sadness. The atomic bomb really did a number on you. But I'll fix it. I'll find a way. And I'll return us all to normalcy. One way or another. Maybe there's a group I can meet up with that believe in the same thing. Unlikely, though. With all these scattered remnants. I'm gonna wait here for my savior's return. This will be a fun adventure.
Hey guys, it's Proxy. I just wanted to say thank you guys for watching this video all the way through, and especially thank you to Molten Magma Audios for voicing in this. I really appreciate him, and if you guys have the time, I would really love it if you guys went and checked out his channel. Some legal disclaimers. I do not own any of the soundtrack you hear in this video. It is all owned by Bethesda Softworks and by Obsidian Entertainment. I am a huge fan of the Fallout series, and I just wanted to make this, and I'm glad you've watched this far and enjoyed the audio. I guess if you're hearing this now, tell me about your favorite Pringle flavor. Have a good day, guys.